Here's what you need to know about dating ambassadors. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can have free chapters of my femininity guide simply by checking the link in my description box. So today I want to talk about dating ambassadors because I know that some of you see yourselves with ambassadors, and I can totally see why. Like, you certainly have excellent manners, you are the perfect host, you cook extremely well, you love hosting people, you love hosting, you love, planning events and all of that. You know that you have wifey written all over you, and that's amazing. And yeah, if you see yourself as a first lady, there are a few things that you need to know about dating men who play at that level. So you see, when you are an ambassador, it's important for you to have a great image. And one way those men will have a great image is by having a wife. Just like, religious people, they can't show up at church being single. I mean, once they are done with school and all of that, like, they are expected to get married fast, and particularly, with a woman who looks good on paper. You see, so if that's you, it's possible that you end up attracting men like that. But you need to know that sometimes those men will propose to you not because they are in love, but because you look good on paper, and it's time for them to get married because they need a wife for their image. So you might be in that situation and think, oh, that's fine, like, as long as he proposes, it means that he loves me. But no, not at all. Okay, a man can propose and all of that just for his image without being in love. It happens, and it's more often than you think. Like, when they are ready for marriage and it's time, and they have, some sort of pressure coming from, maybe from the church or from their work or from their family as well. They they get married with the woman who looks good on paper. So you see, if that's you, you take the risk of being cheated on, you take the risk of being taken for granted within the relationship. And if you follow me, it's because you want love, and you want, princess treatment and all of that. You don't want him to be polygamous. You want monogamy in your relationship. Well, if that's the goal, one thing that you need to do is that you need to understand male psychology. And another thing that you need to know is that you need to know how to magnetize men outside of the bedroom. So if you attract men like that, men who play at that level, you are certainly particularly attractive, very elegant and all of that. So it's not hard for you to attract those men, but maybe you are magnetizing them right now in the bedroom. So they tell you that you have an amazing body, that sex with you is amazing and all of that. But outside of intimacy, you don't see their energy coming your way. It's gonna be impossible for you to magnetize them outside of the bedroom if you don't learn how to magnetize them. You see, and men don't chase you outside of the bedroom just because you are good in bed. That's not a reason that is sufficient to them. I have seen men leaving the best woman in the bedroom for another woman who managed to magnetize them outside of the bedroom. So this is the secret, and this is what I teach you actually in my group coaching program. And I want to share a few testimonials. So check the screen. So by the way, like the other day, I have one client who was telling me that her partner has been coming to a place without announcing himself. Like, he's coming with flowers and all of that, and it makes me smile, because now that's the problems that she has to deal with, and those are good problems to have. You see, and this is what I want for you. I want you to complain about the amount of gifts he buys you, because that's too much and you have no room left. Okay? So this is what I dream for you. And if you want to date ambassadors and you want fulfillment in your relationship, you need to learn how to magnetize them. And that's the reason why I'm currently discounting my mentorship program. So that's the program that I created to be in your back pocket daily, to make it happen faster. So that's the group program, that's the group coaching program that you need if you struggle with anxious attachment. Like, with average men, you have no problem being detached, secure and all of that. But when you date men who are high profile, high status and all of that, you have anxiety, and it's hard for you actually to position yourself as the prize. I invite you to join the program, and to join now. I'm about to close the doors in like a day or two. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but you need to act fast, because I'm discounting it at 50% and I've never done it before. Okay, so join now. Maybe right now you're thinking, but Eunice, how will I know that he's in love and he's not with me just because he needs, someone to help him sign more contract? Well, it's easy. 3 things will show you how much he loves you. So the first thing is that he's gonna be faithful throughout the entire relationship. You won't see him entertain other women. He will value you. He will value the relationship that you have. You see, because this is what makes men faithful. You see, a lot of women are like, yeah, ambassadors are cheaters. They cheat with their assistant and all of that. They cheat with their secretaries. No, all men are capable of being faithful. A man can cheat with one woman and be faithful with another one, just like you. Women are like that as well. I've seen women who were faithful with some men but who cheat with other men. You see, it comes down to how much you value the relationship and how fulfilled you are in the relationship. Of course, cheating is low value and all of that, but we tend to think that only people who have no moral are capable of cheating, but at the end of the day, like, everyone is capable of cheating. Okay, I don't excuse it. That's, again, a low value behavior, but even you are capable of doing it. You see. So yeah, how you gonna know that he loves you? He's gonna stop entertaining other women. There won't be any cheating, and you will feel like you are the best thing to ever have happened to him. He's gonna give you everything he has, and of course you won't have to worry about the money when you're gonna be the first lady. I don't know if we can say first lady when it's like when you aren't, the wife of a president or a prince. But yeah, let's say we can say that in English. And another thing as well that you must know if you choose to date ambassadors is that in some countries you might not be allowed to work. So you need to make sure that you have a trust fund. Okay, a trust fund should be set up. So for those of you who are new to this, a trust fund is basically a financial account, so an investment account where someone puts money for you on your behalf. So it's their money and they put it there so that you miss nothing. And this is why in the US, in the States, they call it, if you come from a rich family and they have a trust fund on your name, they created a trust fund for you, they call you a trust fund baby. Okay, so your husband is supposed to have a trust fund for you and the kids, obviously. So you need to calculate how much you need each month in the trust fund and, run the numbers, because you know that approximately when you buy stocks, you can expect 8% of return or of compound interest each year. So yeah, you can count how much you need each year in the trust fund. Their website, maybe I might put the link I might put one link in the comment section. But yeah, you need a trust fund. That's important. Even if you don't choose to marry an ambassador, that's the bare minimum actually when you get married. You see, so you're gonna test how generous your guy is before marriage. You're gonna know anyway if he's generous or not, and that's a discussion that you need to have without having without any stress. You need to be comfortable with talking about that stuff because it's important for you to be safe. So yeah, in some countries you won't be allowed to work. I had a friend like that. She was married to an ambassador and she wasn't allowed to work, but she still did. Like she had money. She had a bit of money from the government because she was married to the ambassador, so it was a money allowance. And again, you can see that they were doing that because your job as a first lady is to be his wife, basically, because he needs you when he has, dinners with fellow ambassadors and their wives. He can't show up single. He needs you for his image. He's gonna sign more contracts because everyone will see him with a gorgeous woman, with an elegant woman. So you see, you help him. Another thing that you need to know is that men who play at that level, they need a wife for their stability. Look at the men in top management. I'm pretty sure in your company, most of them are married, with not just a spiritual marriage, as you can see on Reddit. And this is BS, by the way, but you see them with a ring. Okay, because again, they need stability when they play at that level, when they are in the top management and all of that. They need stability. They need to know that when I come home, I have a wife. Okay, and it helps them as well make more money, because you see, for a man, going out to pick up women is effort. So if they have to go out to pick up women, it means that it's less time in the office. And for men, having a wife is even more important than having money. This is why you see a lot of broke men on dating apps. You are thinking, what the hell? Like, you're not supposed to look for women. You're supposed to make money first. But that's not how their brain is wired. Their brain is wired for women first. And once they have a wife, once they have a girl, they can focus on other things. I know it sucks and it's frustrating for us women, because we aren't interested in men who don't have money. Well, for us high value women, we aren't interested in men like that. But yeah, they are like that. For them, having a woman, it's the thing that makes them feel alive, and that's the thing that validates their manhood. And that's not the case for you, because you're a woman. You know that you're attractive already, because you get compliments all the time from men and all of that, and from other women, from random people. You have people in your DMs and all of that. You don't struggle on dating apps, so you know that you are attractive. But for men, it's different. So you see, a man knows that he's attractive because women says yes to sex with him. You see, that's the reason why you see a lot of athletes with multiple baby mamas. That's how they signal to other men that they manage to get women. This is how they get status, basically. You see, getting women for men means status. Okay? And actually, for us women, what makes us feel like we have status is knowing that we are pretty. You see, it's important for a woman to know that she's pretty. Look at the messaging in the body positivity community. It's never like, okay, you are overweight, you are fat. It doesn't matter. Beauty doesn't matter. It's you are fat, you are bigger, and all of that, and you are beautiful. You see, it's important for women to know that they are beautiful. It's sad, but this is basically what helps us have high. That's what helps us women have high self-esteem. But that's just one part of the iceberg. You see, because you can know that you're attractive, but it doesn't mean that you show up secure when you deal with men who are high status. And that's the reason why my group coaching program is needed. Because you can scream, I am the prize, and all of that as much as you want. But if you don't show up secure, all you're going to get is men who take you for granted, situationships for months, cheaters, and all of that. Okay, so you need to come prepare when you date men who play at that level, because they know what they are doing, and they can pick it up when women are desperate for men who are high status. They know. They are not new to this. They know women. They know us well. So you need to play the games that they are playing, and you need to understand the games that they are playing. Okay, it's not about manipulating men. Far from it. It's about you getting smart. It's about you being secure when dating, so that when he meets you, he feels like he's dating a queen, a goddess. Okay? So yeah, if you are interested, and if you feel like, yeah, I really need to make change in my love life. I'm sick and tired of being taken for granted. I'm tired of not getting commitment with the kind of men that I want. I don't want to date down. I don't want to lower my life. I don't want to downgrade my lifestyle. I work hard for what I have, and I want a man who works hard as well. I'm tired of buying my own gift. You see. And if you want biological kids, you know that you can't wait forever. You need to take action now. Okay? So you are free to DM me on Instagram if you want to book a free discovery call if you have questions about joining the mentorship program. But honestly, like, the women who joined have been their love life transformed. Not just materially, because of course the gifts are wonderful, but they are now so much more secure when they date. They monetize so many men now. Some of them are even getting married. Okay? So I want you to take that leap of faith, and I want you to DM me and to do it now, because I'm about to close the doors of my group coaching program, and And yeah, you are missing out. Okay, I know that if you are into high status men, you need this program. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.